day, but if I told you, some people, so his last thumbnail or 2 thumbnails ago was him and Johnny Depp in a picture. So he travels in circles that us in Chicago don't necessarily understand.
Yeah, Johnny's my boy, man. Like he's like a big supporter.
Well, he did the movie.
One of the nicest, most down to earth people I know, and he's always he's supportive of me. And like he sees what I'm trying to do, and he's about it, man. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, I know a lot of people like that. And,
yeah.
You know, there's a lot of people with influence that what I'm hoping is that I can expand my platform. You mentioned Wes Watson before.
Yeah.
And like I see what he's doing. It's not my style. I have the utmost respect for him. Anybody that's pretty much a career convict, career criminal that gets out of prison and can actually capitalize on their past, nothing but respect for the guy. But my channel, my content, my writing is a little different.
Yeah.
I am not a puffed up chess guy. I don't subscribe to the hypermasculinity or bravado of prison. I talk about masturbating in prison. I talk about, I use my platform as a confessional because I think it's important to know that there's people that go to prison that aren't like Mr. Tough Guy. Because I was never a tough guy. I was like the kind of guy, you punch me, I'm going to fucking curl up in a ball. And unfortunately, prison hardened me, man, and it calloused me. And I might be tougher now, but there's some lingering issues too. I'm angry and have PTSD and I have separation anxiety, I have insomnia, and I have all these weird issues that prison exasperated it, and it didn't make me better. There was no rehabilitative effort to it. So my channel's a little different than his. I talk about all the dope fiend piece of shit moves I pulled in prison, regrettably so, but I was green, naive, and I think I come at it from a more humble, I'm not saying more humble than Wes Watson, I'm just saying compared to a lot of these guys that are doing prison channels, not him, a lot of are still kind of faking the funk and acting tough. I come at it from more of like, hey, this is honestly what I went through. I was scared the whole time. I wasn't cut for prison.
Yeah.
I'm still not cut for prison, man. I'm a criminal.
And you know what, Ryan? More than anything, I think that's what, I mean, that's why, that's, at the end of the day, that's why he has a book out. That's why they're making a movie on him, because he is shockingly honest. I mean, it is gut-wrenchingly, shockingly honest that you'll never, ever understand until you go to Ryan Leone. That's the channel, RyanLeone. That's correct spelling? Is that the correct? Yeah. So go to that channel. I am telling you, I mean, it's not me. The people I've exposed this channel to have called me up crying, laughing 1 minute, crying. It's unbelievable. You would never think a man who looks that young has come to terms, has made peace with the things he's done. And I mean, when he tells a story about how he fell down the stairs in the form of an egg roll, I don't want to spoil it because it literally makes tears come down my eyes. I can watch that every single time. And when you'll remember, it's on like story 2 or 3, but when he hits the day room floor and he's in the middle of it and it's puking, and remember that. But you'll be laughing so hard that you probably won't hear what's going on. But you have to listen to these stories because they are unbelievable. A human being is never that honest. That's why he is like this 1%. That's why he has pictures with Johnny Depp. That's why George Jung from Blow is, that's why, the things that he's saying just off the cuff that are like regular everyday things to him, the people in Chicago are like, oh my God, we don't travel in those circles, right? But I mean, God bless you. You have the art of storytelling like I've never seen. And what's the name of the book again?
Wasting Talent.
Wasting Talent. And what else? What other opportunities could somebody on YouTube have if they wanted to get involved with your film? To explain the film, who's writing it, and if there's room for anybody to get on board, at least business-wise.
So there's multiple films, right? So my book's Wasting Talent. You can get that on Amazon. You can get the Kindle version. You can get the paperback version. And I donate 100% of the proceeds from the paperback version, not from the Audible or Kindle, but for the paperback. Every single cent I make off of that, I use to send inmates in prison free copies of my book, and I send them a postcard.
Yeah.
I tell them I'm a best-selling writer, that I got movies coming out, that I turn my life around, because I feel like if you plant a little seed of hope, that I wish someone had done that for me, man. If I had been able to hold on to some dream just to see that somebody else did it. You know,
Yeah.
there are very few examples of people, like maybe Danny Trejo is a good example.
Yeah.
He was going to host a prison reform event for me a couple years ago, but it got botched because I went back to prison. But anyway, it's on Payback. I donate the proceeds. I get to keep the proceeds for the Kindle, for the digital version. And it's also on Audible, and you can get a free copy of it if you sign up. If you're not an Audible member, they'll give you one free title if you sign up for Audible, so you can get my book for free, and I still get credit for it. And then the film version of Wasting Talent got optioned by Will De Los Santos. He wrote Spun. He renamed the film Love in Vain. It's already cast. It has the director, producers, all that. That's in the later stages of development, but we're in post-production for the documentary Idiot Savant. Has a budget for about $150,000. We've already put $110,000 into it. And I just had 2 subscribers on my channel the last 2 weeks contribute $5,000. And what I do is I give an executive producer credit. So it's a good way to break into the film industry. I give you an executive producer credit on the film. Jim Oles, the screenwriter of Fight Club, will be writing the narration for it. Nick Stahl, actor, star of Terminator 3. He was John Connor in Terminator 3. He was Bobby Kent in Bully. He was Yellow Bastard in Sin City. He's narrating it. He's one of my best friends. So there's legitimate people involved with it. And I sell 1% of the back-end royalties of the film for every 5,000. So, for example, you put 10,000 in, you get 2%. We're at the finish line. We're just editing it now. The money that we need right now is just for music rights and for some miscellaneous expenses to get going. We're going to be releasing it next May in Cannes. It's called Idiot Savant, The Savage Life of Ryan Leone. My friend Seth Ferrante wrote a piece about the film for Huffington Post. If you Google Ryan Leone, Huffington Post, I think the title is Fight Club Screenwriter to Explore Tortured Author's Life, a new documentary or something like that.
Yeah.
But there's still opportunities to invest in the film. You can go to my channel. You can reach out to me that way, and I can send you a contract. It's all through contractual stuff. My attorney has done work for Oliver Stone. She's produced some of the Saw movies, some of the American Pies, some of the Final Destination. So, I mean, you know, it's a legitimate opportunity. We have a conference call with producers, and we can get things rolling. And I'd rather have it be grassroots. That's how we got over 100,000 in financing, through family and friends who believe in me and believe in the project, instead of giving it over to some corporate fucking entity that's going to take, you know, creative control.
Yeah.
And they're going to be like, there's too much nudity, there's too much drugs, there's too much fighting.
Yeah.
It's like, that's my fucking life, man.
Yeah.
Sorry. I don't want to give that creative control to anyone. I mean, I'm telling you, it's going to be a revolutionary documentary. There's footage from it on my channel. Al Prophet put some of the footage on. He's one of the He's going to be an executive producer on it himself. So
yeah,
I'm really excited for it. It's
well,
gonna
Ryan,
be an amazing film.
Let me be the first to say I don't want to live on a planet where they say there's too much nudity. I don't want to be on that planet. I don't want to be on a planet where they say there's too much. Yeah, and you know what? Listen.
I'm not wearing pants right now. I don't ever do interviews wearing pants.
I was hoping you would stand up and clap at the end. So listen, you guys may think that this is all like, or it's not for. I mean, I have a bigger subscriber base here in the Midwest. Yet, listen, you might think this is shocking. Trust me. Once you go to Ryan Leone, once you hear the stories, once you see the thumbnails, even Google it, it's all there. It's all true. Like as much as you think he's talking like who is it? Who's Nick Carter's little Aaron Carter? I was watching video with him. The kid lied 93 times. He said he was dead for 3 days and woke up on the 4th. That's Jesus. That's not you. So whoever's been paying attention to that Aaron Carter kid, you might think.
It's not just the film stuff. I talk about everything. I go, hey, I have a small dick. I have herpes. I have Hep C. I fucking have fucked a lot of fat beastly bitches. It doesn't matter. I think it's important to be honest, man. I jerk off compulsively. Sometimes I do it in public places like fucking airplanes and shit. It doesn't matter, dude. The more honest you are, the more you can affect fucking change. And that's the truth. People think I'm crazy. I don't give a fuck, dude. I have a family to provide for. Whatever.
Palabra. Palabra, motherfucker.
Palabra.
Palabra, motherfucker. And you guys are not going to know that until you watch there's 1,000,001 inside jokes, because just how you saw him go into that little zone right there where he does that and he transfixes you and you go through this range of emotions. And trust me, just how we got on there, people know me for going into, for having a personality and going into police stations and saying things that the normal person wouldn't say. And trust me, I love that disorderly. I love that. My man.
But keep fighting, man.
My man.
Fight,
and I see like we're kindred spirits, and I want more Ryan Leones on this planet. Like, I want people that are like, just like, I'd rather walk into a police station than say hello to me. I do not want it to be confrontational. I promise you I don't. You may think that I do. It's good for ratings, but I go in there humble and wish every single time they didn't. I mean, I put up the good interactions. It just so happens that there's more bad than good, but these people in society have been brainwashed into accepting this, and they just need to open their minds and their hearts and realize that, stop pointing fingers at everybody else and saying how they're not this and they're not that, and just open your mind and realize that, we're far from free in this country.
That's it. Amen, man.
Palabra. You can only say palabra to that. So all of this is 100% true. I go to Ryan Leone. I'm going to be putting listen, there's no way you won't be able to find this channel through my channel. Tonight I'm going to post it. I'm going to put a link from his channel to my channel, and I promise you, Ryan Leone, if he doesn't have 50,000 subscribers by Thanksgiving, I'll take half my videos down. I'll take my whole channel down. If he doesn't have 50,000 subscribers by Thanksgiving, I will take my channel down. You guys, all you trolls can spend the rest of your life saying that to me. I am on the air right now saying the channel comes down if he does not have 50,000 by Thanksgiving. So wait. What he did here was kind of tell you about his life. That's not what he's known for. He's known for the stories and the storytelling, and it is jaw-dropping. It is insane, and it is jaw-dropping. So Ryan, I would like to thank you for coming on Disorderly Product News. I know you're going to Joe Rogan next, right?
No. That's down the line.
Oh, okay. But you did do Simon Rex. You did do Simon Rex the other day. Did that post?
I did do Simon Rex.
Did that post yet?
No Joe Rogan crew. No, it comes out in like 6 weeks.
Yeah, so all these things are real. I think all this shit is real. Go check it out. If you want to get involved in the movie industry, this is your way to step in the door. $5,000. Listen, all of it's real. If you want to get in touch with Ryan, whatever contact information he gave, if not, contact me at Constitutional Kevlar, and I will get in touch with Ryan for you. So Ryan, I thank you for coming on, and hopefully we will talk to you again here on Disorderly Product News, because I'm sure all my subscribers are going to go crazy.
Palabra.
Palabra.
I appreciate you, bro.